Hello everyone, welcome to Nirja Education. This is class 10 science lesson number 5 live processes. In the previous video we discussed about transportation. For the continuation only we are going to discuss in this video. Before seeing my video, please go through my previous videos, then only you will get the connectivity. At the same time, please subscribe our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. Now, what is transportation? Already we discussed in detail. At the same time, structure of heart, different type of blood vessels, everything we discuss in detail. Now, we need to know that what is mean by heartbeat. Certain terms are very related to the heart. So, the first one is heartbeat. The heartbeat, how it is formed? The heartbeat is formed. Heartbeat is nothing but rhythmic contraction and relaxation of heart muscle. Rhythmic contraction and relaxation of heart muscle by which make up by atria and ventricle. So, atria and ventricles are made this rhythmic contraction, that at the same time it is movement of the heart muscle, it create heartbeats. So, you keep it in your mind, there are the two atrias are there, right and left, right ventricle and left ventricle also. These two are simultaneously, it contract together and relax together. Same like this, these two contract together and relax together. Due to contraction and relaxation of heart muscle by which make up by atria and ventricles, that process is called a heartbeat. The heartbeat, what is the role of the heartbeats? Means the heart beats, due to that what happened, the entire body blood is passed out, right. Now this heartbeat normally per adult, it is around 70 to 72 per minute, 70 to 72 per minute, but it may be vary. How means during the time or after the time of exercise. Why after or during the time of exercise the heart beats increases? Means because the body need more energy. So, oxygen level also more. So, that is the reason the heartbeats are faster during or after exercise. So, normal adult heartbeat is 70 to 72. Sometimes it is increased due to exercise or after exercise also. Now, we should know what is mean by double circulation. Already in previous video we discussed double circulation. Double circulation is nothing but the combination of pulmonary circulation and systemic circulation. They both combined, it make a double circulation. Here the blood travels twice through the heart in one complete cycle of the body is called double circulation. Here you just see the word sentence, the blood travels twice through the heart. For example, here you just see the image, here the impure blood will be go to the right side of the heart, from right side of the ventricle to the blood goes to pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery gives to lungs, the lungs remove the carbon dioxide and add the oxygen and gives to pulmonary vein. This is one cycle, that is called the pulmonary cycle. Now the left auricle and ventricle receive pure blood and gives to aorta, aorta distribute the entire body. This is called a systemic circulation. Now the blood travels twice through the heart. One it is coming inside, another one is going. Again it is coming and going out. This way 2 times it is going inside the heart and one complete cycle of the body is called a double circulation. So the heart beats only pumps the blood, that is the reason the entire double circulation is occur. Next we are going to discuss about the term pulse. What is pulse? During the time of heartbeat, that time the blood passed inside the arteries. During the time of heartbeat, the blood passed inside the arteries. That time the arteries are little expand. Due to entering of the blood, the arteries are little expand. So, that expansion is called pulse. Again I repeat, during the time of heartbeat, the blood passed inside the artery, that time the wall of artery little expand. that expansion is called, the force which it is enter inside, that is called pulse. The expansion of an artery, each time the blood forced into it is called a pulse. Traditionally, the pulse can be taken above the wrist. Here only they used to take. So, the number of heartbeat is equal to number of pulse. One heartbeat means one pulse. How many time the blood is in there, how many time heart beating, that much time blood will enter inside the artery. So, 72 time means, heartbeat 72 time means pulses also 72 times. Right. Next we are going to discuss about blood pressure. What is mean by blood pressure? The pressure at which blood is pumped around the body by the heart is called blood pressure. Again I repeat, the pressure at which blood is pumped around the body by the heart is called blood pressure. Again I repeat, blood pressure, the pressure which blood pumped around the body by the heart, that pressure is called blood pressure. Due to heart, the entire blood is going to the body, that time it exceeds some pressure, that pressure is called blood pressure. That blood pressures are measured in two values, one is systolic pressure, another one is diastolic pressure. First, before knowing that, in order to knowing the terms systolic pressure and diastolic pressure, we should know about what is mean by systole and what is mean by diastole. Now see here, systole is nothing but the phase heartbeat when the heart contract and pumps the blood into artery. Here suppose the blood is contract, due to that what happened, this side the pure blood will go to the artery, this is called what? Systole. The phase heartbeat when the heart contracts and pumps the blood into artery. Heart will be contract, due to contraction the blood is moved towards the arteries. The same like that, this side if it is, both sides will be contract, both lower portion will be contract, means this side will allow the good blood, this side will allow the bad blood to, impure blood to pulmonary artery, this will allow the blood, good blood to aorta. So this way the blood is passed inside the heart to outside due to contraction. That phase is called the systole. Next one is diastole. Diastole is the opposite of the systole. The phase heartbeat when the heart relax and allows the blood into the chamber. Same like that, you just imagine, here the pulmonary artery will pour the pure blood, at the same time this side superior vena cava and inferior vena cava both pour the impure blood. Both will be go inside the chamber. That phase is called diastole. So now we know that what is systole and what is diastole. Next we should know about that what is mean by systolic pressure and what is mean by diastolic pressure. I am just telling what is systolic pressure means, the maximum pressure at which blood leaves the heart through main artery during contraction. During contraction the blood is passed to the artery, that time it exerts maximum pressure. That pressure is called systolic pressure. Next one is diastolic pressure. Here the minimum pressure only it occurs, minimum pressure in arteries during the relaxation phase of heart is called diastolic pressure. I hope you have understood what is systolic pressure and diastolic pressure. Normally the systolic pressure is 120 mmHg. Hg is a mercury value, 120 mmHg is a normal systolic pressure. Diastolic pressure is 80 mmHg. This systole and diastole, this is we can simply tell BP, blood pressure, BP we can measure by an instrument that is called a sphygmomanometer. Sphygmomanometer. Here the spelling is there, SPHYGMOMANOMETER, sphygmomanometer. This instrument used to measure the BP, blood pressure. Clear? So systolic pressure is 120 mmHg, another one diastolic is 80 mmHg. Suppose if the person is normal, that persons are having 110/75 mmHg. That is a normal. Suppose if the person above the age of 60 years, means that person, suppose they are getting 145/90, means this is called as hypertension. 145 above 90, suppose 110 to 75 should be there, but it is increased 145 and 90. Normal is 120/80, but it is increased 145 or 90, means this is called hypertension, high BP. Blood pressure we learn, at the same time we learn what is systole, what is diastole, what is systolic pressure, what is diastolic pressure, which instrument is used to measure the systolic and diastolic pressure, that is the blood pressure, and what is the normal value and hypertension value. Thank you, have a nice day.